welcome back to another video. Oh man, I'm so stoked. All right, so it's the following day from the last video. We're recording a lot, we got a lot going on, so a lot of stuff's been happening. I can't really drive and hold this stupid thing. But essentially, I'm headed to Dean's now to go pick up the car. We're gonna do one more load up of a tune. We had an issue. The fuel in the car is 6 months old, and I didn't think about that. And then my tuner was telling me that he's having to either advance or retard timing a lot. So makes sense, the fuel is old as shit. So I have one more tune to load up into the car now that we know that issue, and then I'm going to drive the car to the gym. So I'm wearing my gym clothes. I'm going to drive the car all the way to the gym from Pooler and then back, and I'm not going to just sit in 6 gears, but I'm not going to go wide open throttle either. I need to burn off as much fuel as I can, and then I'm going to fill the car up with fresh 93, and then we will resume tuning. So that's kind of where we're at. Luckily, we're not having any boost creep issues, which is awesome. Sidewinder manifolds are known for boost creeping pretty bad because the wastegate positions are always awful, but our wastegate is as close to the manifold as possible, so I don't think that will ever really be an issue. And it moves, man. Like, that car scoots. It's only peaking at around like 10, 11 PSI, and it's impressive how fast that car is. And it's not even like, it's not optimized yet. Like, yeah, we're hitting boost, but the timing isn't optimized for the most amount of safe power, I should say. So the car is not as fast as it will be when it's done, and it's still, that shit floats. Like, it's quick. So anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling on. I'm gonna head up to Dean's, and then I'm gonna upload that new tune. Got my laptop bag and stuff, so I'm gonna upload that new tune, and then I'm going to drive it to the gym. And the only thing I'm a little concerned about is the weather looks like trash, so I think I will be putting on the hood and stuff. So that kind of sucks, but probably needs to happen. I don't want it to get rained on. I don't want to suck water into the turbo. So yeah. All right, I'll see you guys there. All right, we're back. So real quick, I threw all this stuff on because it's a little rainy outside. Need to have a hood. Need to have the cowling on. Couldn't get this side quite right. I'll have to get Dean to help me with that. He's good with body stuff. So this side I got pretty good though. Anyways, it's all on, and I think next I'm gonna throw on the wipers, even though they look like shit, because definitely need some wipers, just in case it starts dumping on us. Want to be prepared. All right, but your wipers are on. Hopefully they last us a good bit. The tune is currently uploading right now. It's almost done. Got the car loaded up. We're ready to go to the gym. Cross your fingers. Pray for your boy. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. I don't think it will. We drove it quite a bit last night. Nothing happened. Our pretty much only goal right now is to get rid of all this gas that's in this car. It's like 6 months old. Totally didn't even think about it. So I'll drive it to the gym. I'll work out. I'll drive it back here, and then whatever's left in the gas tank is just there. We'll fill it up, and yeah. So I think we're ready to go, and we'll start filming on the drive there. Alright guys, so far so good. We're headed to the gym, no weird noises, no overheating, nothing like that. It's about a 28-minute drive, and I've already done about five minutes of that, so yeah, just kind of chilling. Alright, well, we made it, no hiccups, car ran great, burned a good bit of gas too, so I'm gonna go lift for a little bit, and then probably about an hour or so, we'll drive back to Pooler. By then we should only have a couple bars left of fuel. We'll fill her up, and then we should be good to start tuning again. So I'm hoping we can finish the tuning today. That'd be great. And yeah, well, finish as much as we can. We're not going to be able to do the boost by gear yet, just because I don't have the proper pins to wire in the boost controller. So all right, what's up? Oh, done at the gym. It's only a good 45 minutes. Too excited about the car, so I didn't do a full hour. Man, I'm telling you, nothing better than tuning cars and hitting the gym, dude. It's like two massive endorphin like sources for me, so feeling pretty good right now. we're gonna drive the car back home, and hopefully we didn't have any issues coming down here. So I'm thinking should be good to go. All right, problem number one, check engine light is on. No idea what for, so that's a problem. But we'll read the code when we get home, so I'll update you guys. All right, so we made it home. I was able to get a log, or read the error codes, I should say, and it's a cylinder 1, 2, and 4 misfire, and then also a multiple cylinder misfire code. So let my tuner know. He's saying it's probably just the fuel. So we're pretty low on gas, so I'm gonna go ahead and head to the gas station, fill this pig up, and then we will hopefully not see that error code again. We'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna head there. This is nerve-wracking. This is like scary shit. Like, I'm constantly, like, in the back of my mind thinking of all the things that could go wrong, like my fuel line melting and then the car catching on fire. I'm thinking about just everything, man. Tuning's probably gonna be a little slower today because he's tuning some other cars today as well, not just mine. So hopefully we'll be able to still make some good progress, if not just totally finish it today. But as always, let you guys know. All right, so we stopped at this high school. It was the first thing I could find. I'm in the middle of absolutely nowhere. We got the data log. I'm downloading it. Gonna send it off to Zach with my hotspot, and then probably gonna go home because he's it's not gonna be instant like it was last night, I should say. So it's downloaded. I'm gonna email it off, and then I'm gonna go back, put it in the garage, and chill for a bit. Well, welcome back. It is a beautiful morning in Savannah, Georgia. We got the car backed in. Had a buddy last night give me an HKS blow-off valve, so we might end up using this, we might not. It's perfect working condition. It's just the flange is like really ghetto. Like, I don't understand how this is supposed to be airtight, and it's, you know, it's all disgusting and stuff. But it's got like Honda Bond or like RTV all over it, and so I guess this slides in there and uses the snap ring, and I'm like, I don't understand how that would be airtight at all, but whatever. Today, in between logging, because today is actually Father's Day and I do not live anywhere near home, so for me it's just a couple of phone calls. My tuner, however, is close to home, so he's going to be a little busy today with that stuff. So I'm going to take this opportunity and we are going to do our absolute best to fix this coolant leak. And yeah, so that's going to entail, we're going to pull off the intake manifold, and then we're going to pull off the track tough piece. Hopefully not too much coolant comes out. We'll probably have to rebleed the system, but I think what's happening is we didn't shave down the intake manifold enough, so when it heats up, when this piece heats up and expands, it hits this and doesn't allow for a good seal. So we are going to pull both of those things off, and we're going to kind of redo them, because no matter what we do, what we tighten, we can't really fix that leak. And as we're doing more pulls and boosts and getting further along with tuning, it's getting worse, because as we get higher up in the rev ranges, that water pump's spinning faster, and yeah, so it needs to get fixed. In fact, it's making its way all the way over here and down there. It's spilling pretty bad, actually. All right, it's going good so far. Just taking stuff off. Already undid everything from the throttle body, the map sensor, this coupler. So now it's just the little clips for the injectors, and then we can just pop the whole intake manifold off with the fuel rail still in it. All right, well, as you can see, the intake manifold is off. We haven't grinded anything yet, but I'm pretty sure we found the source of our leak. It was not, I don't think it was the fact that we didn't shave down enough on their manifold. The O-ring in here was sideways, and it was like sucked in partially. So I think that was our issue. We also added some Honda Bond just to be double safe. So, and then also this was not crazy tight, and we saw some residue, so I think this was seeping out as well. So hopefully that solves our issues, and we can finally rip this car around without worrying about coolant leaks. Because it ended up, like, I didn't notice it until, like, I started taking stuff off, but coolant was literally everywhere. So we're still trying to clean that up right now, and then we're still going to shave down the intake manifold a little bit more, just to be even more safe. Alright, well I went a little too hard, but the hole is still intact, so fuck it. Should be alright. We just needed to take off on this side just to make sure that when the track tough piece is expanding, it's not hitting the intake manifold and causing it to kind of go out of line. But we're gonna throw it back on the car. Well, we're gonna test fit it and then throw it back on the car and see if we got more space now or not. So, all right, well, got it all back together. Added some gold tape just because the radiator hose right there. I don't know, just fucking around. Everything's back, everything's plugged in. We're gonna go get food and maybe let this RTV dry a little bit that's down in there. And yeah. So we'll be back. I'm starving, we need food. I think Dean wants food. I got some food for him. It's right there. All right, but yeah, so we'll be back in a bit. And yeah, so we'll take it for a spin. We have a new tune to upload and then to do another pull, so it should be fun. All right, it's the next day to log. Gotta wait for these slow pumps to get the fuck out the way. Guys, so made it home. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The car is pretty much tuned with the current wastegate spring that's in it. Let's see, sorry I'm messing with this. The current issue is we're not going to be able to do boost by gear with the current spring setup we have in the wastegate. It's too much PSI. So we're going to take those springs out and we're probably going to slap probably like a 4 or 5 PSI spring in there, and then that way we can do boost by gear. It'll make us faster, and we can also keep the boost a little bit lower so that we can hopefully preserve our transmission and not, you know, bend a rod or anything like that, because we are like pushing the limits of a returnless setup, no E85, and a pretty much stock transmission. So and we don't even know the exact horsepower it's making, but it's probably well above 450, probably not quite 500, but it's gonna be somewhere in there. That's pretty high. That's a lot of horsepower for this car, with the fact that I don't have a built trans or anything like that, so we need to lower it. We're also still chasing that coolant leak. We were able to make it less bad than it was, but I don't want there to be any leaks of any kind. So yeah, but for now we're pretty much done tuning. So I hope you guys at least enjoyed the footage of that while we were getting that done. We are gonna have to do some more tuning with like boost by gear and stuff, but I'm probably not gonna film all that. It's just a lot, maybe. But I just want you guys to know this project is far from done. We're going to consistently be doing things to this car. Hopefully things that are not quite as expensive as it has been. I got to recover a little bit on that front for sure. But we're done pretty much just dumping money into the car now, which is nice. So look out for that video where I go over how much it cost me, and I have a list, an itemized list of everything that I spent, how much everything cost, like shipped to my door. So you guys will be able to have a pretty good understanding of what something like this is going to cost you. And yeah, it was quite expensive, so stay tuned for that. You guys can roast me in the comments how much money I spent for a boosted Honda. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.